powers and authorities are the ranks of demonic powers, Satan's army. Paul says that Christ disarmed them, a word that means to strip an enemy soldier, taking away his weapons and armor. And he didn't just disarm them, he made a public spectacle of them. This evokes the image of a Roman triumph, a custom where a victorious general paraded through the streets of Rome, displaying his defeated and humiliated enemies before all the people. Paul is saying that Christ did exactly that. He publicly humiliated the spiritual forces of evil, showing all creation that they had been conquered. And after defeating the enemy and taking the keys, the victorious king releases the captives. Paul also describes this moment in his letter to the Ephesians. Quoting another psalm, he says of Jesus, "When he ascended on high, he led captivity captive." The story of Jesus' descent, narrated in ancient texts, seems clear. However, throughout the centuries, Christians have reflected deeply on the exact meaning of this event. Not everyone interprets it the same way. The main differences are found between the view of older churches, such as Catholic and Orthodox, and that of many churches that emerged from the Protestant Reformation. For the Catholic and Orthodox churches, the descent was a literal and triumphant event. Christ, in his soul united with his divinity, descended to hell or Hades, but not to suffer. His suffering had already ended on the cross. He descended as a conqueror, a light in the darkness. But many Protestant theologians saw this differently. For them, the phrase in the Creed, "descended into hell," doesn't necessarily describe a journey to a place after death. They see it as a powerful metaphor, a way to describe the immense spiritual suffering that Jesus endured on the cross. According to this view, the true hell for Jesus was experiencing the full weight of humanity's sin and the abandonment by God the Father, a torment of the soul far worse than any physical pain. Thus, for this perspective, the victory was fully accomplished on the cross. This profound belief in the descent didn't remain just in books or debates. It became the heart of the most important celebration of the Christian year, the Easter Vigil, the night when the resurrection is celebrated. The day between the crucifixion, or Good Friday, and the resurrection, Easter Sunday, is known as Holy Saturday. Liturgically, it's a day of deep silence, stillness, and waiting. The Church meditates on Christ's body resting in the tomb and simultaneously on his mysterious active mission in the realm of death. It is the day when the King is in the enemy's fortress, carrying out his work of liberation. This meditation is especially visible and poetic in the Orthodox Church tradition. During Good Friday and Holy Saturday services, very ancient hymns are sung. These songs describe the scene in dramatic and moving ways. Often they are presented as a dialogue. Hades, personified as death's guardian, screams in terror upon seeing a light that had never before entered his dark domain. He laments because the one he thought he had devoured is, in reality, the creator of life who has come to destroy his kingdom. It's the poetic narrative of the conquest of hell sung by the faithful. Thus, although the details of theological interpretation may vary, the central belief remains. From ancient creeds to hymns sung today, the Christian faith affirms that Jesus' death was not a passive end.